cards, PogChamp. New cards, PogChamp. All right, it's been 2 weeks because we didn't do one last Tuesday, so we have 2 weeks worth of stuff, and by that I mean we have a 1,000 things to do. All right, we're gonna begin with the new Witchcrafters. New Witchcrafters, PogChamp. Witchcrafter Marka. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. You contribute this card from your hand to field. Add a Witchcrafter field or continue a spell from your deck to your hand. Or if face-up Witchcraft you control leaves the field by an opponent's card effect while this card is in your graveyard, you can special this card, and if you do, tribute an opponent's monster. This card's insane. Am I crazy? Tribute it from your hand, and it makes your any removal spell turn into tribute your opponent's stuff. Is this a new Witchcrafter, by the way? Like, do we not, or is this like a take on Adel or something? And then Witchcrafter Pupils. So what we've got here is Witchcrafter Pupils have made their own golem. You can see. These are the little Witchcrafters, Pittore, and then the other two. We have a Witchcrafter and a Spellcaster. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. During the main or battle phase, you can activate one of these effects. Add a Witchcrafter spell from your deck to your hand, or reveal a Witchcrafter normal or quick play spell in your hand. Apply that spell's activation effect. During your end phase, you can return a banished Witchcrafter card to the graveyard. This, I'm sorry, just is the card the deck was missing. It's like you read this card and you're like, oh, that fills all the holes. Yep, you got it. I hate to say it because I don't want to be too confident about this, but given the tools Witchcrafter have, I feel like it's got to be playable. Like, it checks all the boxes for me. If it's not playable, I will be exceptionally shocked. Do you want my Witchcrafter combo demonstrations? Yeah, do it. Send them over, Scarlon. Oh, it's a whole video. Jesus. What is this BGM? It sounds familiar. It might be Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, Ver for Walpurgis. Walpurgis knock for Jenny. Jenny... Oh, I missed who that was for. Jenny for Pittore. Pittore for Schmidta. Get the new one. For DMD. Okay. Gay to Myas. Jenny to summon out. Then go for... Oh! Oh, Ver. Okay, great. There's the Gooner. Schmidta. And then use the effect of Madame Ver in order to special. Grab Jenny Maid. There's the Paparoni. New Fusion PogChamp. Grab Buy Street. Buy Street. New Fusion PogChamp. Return. Add Draping. Oh, and because you return it, you get whatever you banish. I get it. Add Confusion Confession. That's so sexy. Here's Spenta. Spenta for Riliona. This is a Magistus combo version. Jenny. Banish Light. Ver. Walpurgis. Artemis. Jenny. Jenny effect. Go through Schmidta. New card PogChamp. Madame Ver. New card PogChamp. The link to Mr. Artemis and her magical Endymion. Cycle Crowley. Crowley trigger. Added to hand. Perform the fusion for Mr. Nibiru Stopper. New fusion. Confusion Confession. End phase. Return Buy Street. Grab back Creation. Damn, that's nice. It's a lot of one-ofs. But looks exciting. I am very interested in these. Okay, next up. New V-Jump PogChamp, new V-Jump PogChamp, Stage of Destiny. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. You can activate this card the turn it was set by revealing a normal monster. Special up to 5 normal monsters from your hand or graveyard in attack position. You're locked from the extra. I'm good. The Bravest Duelist returns in Beyond the Brave. All right. So new set is Joey focused, which is cool. I think some people have figured out that they are cycling through the first set in order which means the set after this, it'll be Chaos Origins Yugi, Beyond the Brave Joey, it'll be Kaiba, and then like all the rest of them. And that's interesting because when I say all the rest of them, there's a lot of people on that first set, and we will get some interesting stuff for DM duelists. The second thing is, imagine not making a DM set, but you know. Okay, so the unfortunate truth of the matter is that a Joey-oriented set is going to have Joey cards in it, which is, you never want to see that. You know, huge problem. Let's check out the Joey cards. First up, Swift Panther Warrior. You can only use this card's one effect once per turn. During the main phase, you contribute a monster from your hand or field and activate one of these effects. Either special monster that mentions Dark Time Wizard from your hand or deck, except itself. Send a spell trap that mentions Dark Time Wizard from your deck to the graveyard. Alligator Sword Dragon Knight. If this card is in your hand, reveal another card that mentions Dark Time Wizard. Special this card. If normal or special, you can add 2 spell traps with different names that mention Dark Time Wizard, then discard a card, can attack directly. Jinzo 2, Jinzo Harder. This card's name is Jinzo while it's on the field or in the graveyard. If normal or special, destroy all traps your opponent controls. Then this card gains 300 for each card destroyed. Your opponent cannot activate trap cards or effects while you have another monster in your field or graveyard that mentions Dark Time Wizard. Fisherman. If your opponent activates a monster effect on the field or when a monster declares an attack in Umi or a card that mentions Dark Time Wizard other than himself is on the field, you can special this from your hand. If specialed, target a monster your opponent controls, destroy it, return this card on the field to the hand during the end phase of this turn. It's supposed to be like, you know, the way it works. It jumps into the ocean. Overframe card, Red Eyes Black Dragon Exceed. Must be fusion summoned or special summoned by tributing a face-up monster on either field. During the turn, a monster is destroyed by the effect of Dark Time Wizard. You can only special summon Red Eyes Black Dragon Exceed once per turn this way, no matter which method you use. If special summoned, you can special summon a level 8 or lower monster from your hand or graveyard, unaffected by your opponent's activated monster and spell effects. Dark Time Wizard. Add a card that mentions Dark Time Wizard from your deck to your hand. Also add a Dark Time Wizard from your graveyard to your hand during the end phase of this turn. Toss a coin and call it. If you call it right, destroy as many monsters your opponent controls as possible. If you do, inflict damage to them equal to half those monsters' original attack. If you call it wrong, destroy all monsters you control. Graceful Skull Dice. Roll a 6-sided dice twice and apply these effects in sequence. Monsters that mention Dark Time Wizard gain +2, and other monsters lose ×2. If your opponent normally special summons a monster while this card is in your graveyard, banish this target one of those monsters. Roll a 6-sided die twice. If you get more than 6, destroy that monster. Scapegoat 2, special 4 scapegoats in defense position. If your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon Panther Warrior from your deck. Tokens can't be tributed for a tribute summon. You can't special from the extra deck except fusion monsters. If a card you control that mentions Dark Time Wizard would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy a token instead. Foolish Grave Robber. Send a card that mentions Dark Time Wizard from your deck to the graveyard except this, then special a card from either field. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Set one of those cards to your field. Spell trap that mentions Dark Time Wizard except itself, or a spell trap in your opponent's graveyard. Reversal Box. During the standby phase, roll a 6-sided die and place counters on this card equal to the result max 6 once per battle. If an opponent's monster attacks, you can remove a counter from this card, then target one of those monsters, toss a coin and call it. If you call it right, special summon a monster that mentions Dark Time Wizard from your deck. Until the end of the turn, the targeted monster's attack becomes 0 and its effects are negated. So, these are bad. It's really upsetting. They are just not good. And they're obviously just not good. That's the irritating part of it, is like, they're clearly not good. They're not good on first read. There's no deeper meaning to them. You know, I don't know why they're doing Joey this dirty. He has a lot of interesting things going for him, but they've really leaned into the filler arc style, you have to win all your coin flips for the deck to be good, which is just totally uncompetitive. Let's just go line by line. We'll talk about the frustrating parts of this. So what people have figured out is maybe the best use case for this is to use Dark Time Wizard to just get a card, and then once a card's been destroyed, you can special summon Exceed, right? As like a kaiju that lives in the extra deck. You know what I mean? But that doesn't really work because there's only 2 outcomes for Dark Time Wizard. You toss a coin and call it. If you get it right, you destroy as many monsters your opponent controls as possible, so they aren't going to have anything on their field. Or you accidentally blow up your board, which enables the kaiju, but like at the cost of losing your whole board. There's like some scenarios where maybe you play this like fucking Unchained, I guess. Like you want to pop your own guy and you want to make a kaiju going second. But like what happens if you flip it right by accident? Well, maybe they have a guy that resists destruction. I don't know. It's ways to dodge your own stuff when starting. Well, no. It's ways to dodge your own stuff if you fail. Oh man. Outside of that, let's talk about the individual monsters. Red Eyes Exceed is extremely frustrating. It's just a towers. Like, really? Are you kidding me? Or what? Like, what? We're still printing cards like this. Probably the one that is the least irritating is oh, where's the boy? Alligator Sword Knight. Like, in a deck that is playing all of these cards, you want to add two. Probably you're adding like Dark Time Wizard, and then they all have graveyard effects, which is kind of nice. Like Sleeping Scapegoats is protection. Skull Dice is sometimes removal. Grave Robber does a bunch of stuff. So that's like a nice little thing that they've put on the card. I guess the combo is like Panther Warrior, Special Alligator Sword Dragon, use it to grab Dark Time Wizard, Foolish Grave Robber, then go Dark Time Wizard, search fucking Jinzo. Why not? Search fucking Fisherman, Legend of the Sea. Like, there's not a good search from here. There is one thing that I haven't mentioned yet, though, and I'm glad that people have brought it up, which is this card, Reversal Box, is 6 negates. If you win the die roll, you get a 6 on the die roll, and then win 6 coin flips in a row, it's 6 negates in the battle phase. I don't know. Wait for second wave. Second wave, man. He's the cover card here. I don't know if we're getting a second wave. God, I hope we are. I don't know why they did my boy Joey dirty. I don't see potential in these cards at all. It's really irritating. The number one really frustrating part of this deck is the amount of people I've seen posting shit like, okay, it's not a competitive deck. It's a fun deck to play at the kitchen table against your friends. And like, I'm sick of hearing that shit. First off, if you're a casual, fuck you. I hate you. You should die. Second off, who is playing casual kitchen table Yu-Gi-Oh? And third of all, I hate hearing that from people. I hate hearing that from people about decks like this. You know what's a fun deck to play at the kitchen table with your friends? Edison decks. You know what's not fun? A modern deck that is consistent enough to have a repeatable line to a fucking towers. It's like, it's going to be a blast at our casual for fun night. I'm going to set Red Eyes in defense position. Go. Like, come on. Like, that's not fun at all. I guess you roll a die. If you want to roll a die and flip a coin, just fucking roll dice and flip coins. Okay. Next up. We got a new tanky, though. He's got Salamandra. Y'all remember that? Okay. New Summon Skull PogChamp, Archfiend's Origin. If this card is in your hand, you contribute one other Archfiend from your hand or field, special this card. If this card is normal or special, you can special summon a level 6 Fiend with 2,500 attack from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Wow. Jaxel, get on the every target. Actually, I think we probably can just do that right now. Summon Skull, Summon Skull, Summon Skull, Summon Skull. Fire Opal Head. Oh, does it have to be a Fiend? Yes. Summon Skull, Summon Skull, Summon Skull, Summon Skull. Brain Golem. Well, this is a floodgate for light monsters. That's not bad. Red Eyes Archfiend of Lightning, Archfiend's Advent, Skull Archfiend of Lightning, Archfiend Commander. Listen, I don't want to hear about the Archfiends. Toon Summon Skull, Skull Archfiend of Chaos, The End of Anubis, and that's it. Okay, End of Anubis, Brain Golem. Those are funny targets. When your opponent activates a monster effect and you control Summoned Skull, you can negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. And Makwari the Lightning Strike. Target an Archfiend monster you control gains 600. Destroy all monsters your opponent controls with lower original attack. During your main phase, banish this card from your graveyard. Target a level 6 Fiend monster with 2,500 attack in your graveyard. Add it to your hand. These are both really interesting cards. Like, I like these cards a lot. Unfortunately, Archfiend isn't really like something I'm interested in, you know? But Origin Summon Skull gives you Nibiru insulation. That's pretty nice, right? And then this card is really, really good. The fact that it's always on Archfiend is really big, makes it very searchable. But it's just a board wipe, and it gives you recursion in a deck that absolutely lacks it. I don't know. I really like these. I think they're good. Also, check out the aura on this card. Why is he farting on the overframe? Looks good in Genesis. All right, next up. We are so fucking back. God, we're so fucking back. Okay, so I have been burned one too many times by hero support. And the reason is hero support never, for the past 7 years now, has not deviated from the game plan of you're playing Ferris for increase for all that horseshit. Despite the fact that it would be comically easy to print some Destiny heroes or masked heroes that do something. We got Fountain. That was a step in the right direction. I'm like, this is a generically good card. I'm excited to see where this goes. But the D heroes have potential. Let's see what we got. First up, Death Dogma Guy. Awesome name. Also, like a totally wrong translation. Like, if the point of the translations on org is to mimic what you see in the TCG, have they ever called them guys in the TCG? Call him Death Dogma Dude. That's what his name's going to be. Can't be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned from your hand or graveyard by banishing 3 warrior or dark monsters from your graveyard. You can only special summon Destiny Hero Death Dogma once per turn this way. If summoned this way, you can activate this effect, inflict 2,000 damage to your opponent during the next standby phase. Once per turn, whenever your opponent activates a card or effect, you can fusion summon a dark or warrior monster from your extra by shuffling its material from your hand, field, or graveyard into the deck. So, a lot of interesting stuff going on with this card. I want to read all of them. Destiny Hero Doomlord 2. If this card is normal or special summoned, you could target a monster your opponent controls, banish it till the next standby phase. You can send a Destiny Hero from your deck to the graveyard to add a Clock Tower Prison. Don't worry, we don't have to play that card. Or Clock Tower Prison 2, Dark City, from your deck or graveyard to your hand. You can't special summon except Dark Heroes. Dreadnought Servant. Did you remember Dreadnought? If you control a Destiny Hero monster or face-up field spell, special this card from your hand, then destroy a card you control. If you do, add a Poly from your deck to your hand. If you special level 8 Destiny Hero monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target a card your opponent controls, put it on top of the deck. Destiny Hero Dreadnought must be fusion summoned or special summoned by tributing a Dreadmaster. If special summoned, add 2 Destiny Hero monsters or cards that mention a Destiny Hero monster's card name from your deck to your hand. This card's attack becomes the total original attack of all D heroes in your field or graveyard. And Clock Tower Prison 2, if this card was activated this turn, add a Destiny Hero monster or card that mentions a Destiny Hero monster's name from your deck to your hand. Each time you special summon a level 8 or higher Destiny Hero, all warriors you currently control gain 300 attack. If this card is destroyed, you can special summon a Destiny Hero monster from your deck. This is treated as a special summon with Clock Tower Prison. So, there's a lot going on here. I guess I'll begin at the beginning. You are going to have to play Dreadmaster. That's never a good sign. Dreadmaster's the guy that hops out of the deck when Clock Tower Prison pops. You are probably going to have to play him. No. Really? But I kind of want to. I'm out. Now, I do want to, if you haven't read Dreadmaster recently, I want to, maybe remind you. He's not bad. If this card is special summoned by Clock Tower Prison, which he will be, destroy all monsters you control. Also, after that, you can special summon up to 2 Destiny Heroes from the graveyard. Okay. After this card is summoned for the rest of the turn, Destiny Hero monsters can't be destroyed. That's something. Now the downside is you can see special summon a Destiny Hero monster from your deck. So he is an increase. Unfortunately, he is an increase. Just nothing to say but that. So here's what they want you to do. They want you to go add a Destiny Hero monster. The card you add is Dreadnought Servant. You go Dreadnought Servant, special summon himself, grab the polymerization, right? You're popping the Dark City effect, special Dreadmaster. Dreadmaster pop Dreadnought Servant. You can summon the Dreadnought Servant back. And then you can tag the Dreadmaster into Dreadnought, which adds 2D heroes from your deck to your hand. You already have the polymerization, so from there you can just go poly, send a Mally from Grip alongside the Dreadnought Servant you got back. That's DPE, right? Dreadmaster doesn't pop D heroes. You're right. You have even an extra material on field. That's crazy, right? That's really strong. Death Dogma is another fun card to add. Like, I'm really impressed that they printed this card the way it is. When your opponent activates a card or effect, fusion summon a Dark Warrior monster from your extra deck by shuffling material from your hand, field, or graveyard. Gets you a sort of extension that this deck doesn't really have. It gets you a kind of layered interruption. And then finally, Doom Liege is just a Clock Tower Prison Searcher. Like, that's perfect. It uses your normal, yes, but who cares? You don't need your normal in this deck, probably. This is, thankfully, a self-contained series of powerful cards that play nicely with existing hero cards. Now, a couple of downsides to this, I do want to say. Firstly, you still have to play Mally. I know that I saw Jaden BR experimenting with Mally-less builds. I think you do still have to play Mally. It's unfortunate, but I think you still have to play Mally. Now, it's not as bad as it used to be because you have a lot of mechanisms by which a Mally and Grip could actually be quite good for you. It doesn't feel like horseshit when you draw one. The second, he's down to 2. Yeah, he's on 2 in the most recent list, but still, The second thing is, while this is a powerful self-contained loop, like, DPE a couple of times isn't enough to win the game. And the deck does have some really easy lines into the masked heroes. The masked heroes, unfortunately, have to be a part of this deck. It's exactly the masked heroes are integral to this strategy. You want Dark Law, obviously, but you really want Chaos. You want masked hero Mr. Negate. Without the negate, you are kind of a sitting duck for a lot of stuff. You can basically make Chaos for free with these guys. Exactly. Like, it almost reads like Chaos was printed for these guys to come out. But you do get to cut all the rest of the bullshit. You don't have to play all the E heroes. You don't have to play Neos. You don't have to play the Vision heroes. Not bad. Honestly, not so bad. I'll hop on to Jaden BR's real quick. His current build looks promising. I think Jaden BR is really, really interested in playing like the bricks, but I think you could cut it down even further. I mean, look at this thing. This is this Karibo card really helps this archetype too. It's 3 Clock Tower, 3 FD, and then you play 3 of the new Doom guy. Then you play 1 Dreadnought, 1 1/1/1 on the masked heroes. You have to play the Dreadmaster, you have to play the Doomlord, and the Malleys. Then you get to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pieces of non-engine. You get to, or 14 because you're playing Called By and Crossout. 15, 16 because you get to play the Drolls. I mean, I like it a lot. Now, I will say the third thing that I wanted to mention is that you are going to find yourself in a position pretty often where you're fucked by the Dark Lock. So the lock on Fusion Destiny says you can't summon except dark heroes. And Doomliege also has that lock. But it is the only card with that lock. So you can do it at the end, or if you natty draw Clock Tower Prison, you can avoid it. You know, that said, there are going to be hands. They are going to be hands. Promising. That's what I'll say. Very promising. And that's it. Have we done the new, we did the new Unchained, right? If not, can someone link them to me? New Destiny Hero FTK? Okay, we lead Dominance. Mally. Isn't the only non-dark hero like Furnace? There's a couple. Fountain is a water. Oh no. The new FTK needs fucking Vion normal? No thank you. No thank you. See ya, extra hero. Piece of shit. Dogma. Oh, I see. They want you to have the life points with... Okay, I get it. You're going to have the life points with Dogma, and then you're going to kill him. Fucked up mask change there. Why is Darklaw necessary? You're going to kill them. Dystopia, that's funny. That's hilarious. Yeah. I get it. Fiendsmith hero with new D hero support. Is this the laws list? I like the laws list a lot. Look at this fucking thing, man. The law's addicted to Miracle Ejector, though. I just don't believe in that card. Okay, final stuff. New Chained. Unchained Ogre Shara. Okay, I saw a tweet about this, and I had independently the exact same thought. First off, obviously, attractive woman. You know, I don't think we all have to say, I'd have sex with the woman. Of course you would. This is an attractive woman. But someone made a tweet that I really liked that was like, I can't take this seriously because it looks like that AI mod where they made all the characters in Master Duel into sexy anime ladies. You remember that? The, like, nude Baguska mod? That shit was so funny. Okay. During the main phase, you can discard this card to special summon a fiend monster from your hand, then destroy a card you control. If a card on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect other than Unchained Ogre Shara while this card is in your graveyard, special this card or add it to your hand. Unchained Ogre Shma. If this card is normal summon, you can special summon a level 4 or lower Unchained monster from your deck, except Shma. Then destroy a card you control. Also, you can't special summon for the rest of the turn, except Fiend monsters. If this card on the field is destroyed by battle or the effect of a card other than Unchained Ogre Shma, you can special summon an Unchained monster from your hand or deck, except Shma. Unchained Enma Lord Yama. During your end phase, you can target up to 2 Fiend monsters in your graveyard that were destroyed and sent there this turn, special summon them, but you can't special summon while you control either of those face-up monsters except Fiend monsters. Oh no. If this card on the field would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy a face-up card on either field instead. Unchained Soul Rage Abominator. If your opponent special summons a monster face-up, you can target one of them, destroy a Fiend monster you control, and if you do, negate the targeted monster's effects until the end of the turn. When a monster effect is activated on the field and you control a link 4 or higher Unchained monster, banish this card from your graveyard, destroy the monster that activated this effect. Unchained Secretion. Target 2 face-up monsters on the field, including an Unchained Soul Link monster you control. Immediately after this effect resolves, Link summon 1 Fiend monster using only those monsters. If this set card is destroyed by card effect, you can special summon an Unchained monster from your deck. So these cards were given to Kevin after he won the YCS. This was his YCS victory. He got to design these cards. Dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay, so first off, Unchained doesn't need much. I want to be clear that when it comes to decks that are on the precipice of being playable, Unchained doesn't need much. These are much. You know, they are exceptionally powerful cards. I think, man, I really think they are all quite good. I love Unchained Syncretism. Syncretism? What does this mean? The blending of diverse, often contradictory beliefs or practices or traditions into a new unified system. Okay. Target 2, like this card is crazy strong, but obviously has the pop effect. Unchained Soul Rage Abominator is a cool link 3 to link through, which the deck really didn't have beforehand. And this guy's an awesome end board piece. I think he's a really, really cool end board piece. I think people are sleeping on how cool it's going to be to turbo into this guy. Like, I think he's quite powerful. These cards are also fine. Like, these cards are also good. But it's unfortunate because I think Shma has a big target on his back that says, negate me. You know, I mean, popping this guy with Sharvara is going to feel better than popping anything else with Sharvara, though. And Shara, you know, I like Shara. She's all right. They're all pretty good, man. They're all pretty good. I think these cards are going to slot right into Unchained. I think Unchained's going to be meta viable. I don't care if I'm wrong. There's more Unchained cards to come as well. Why? Stop giving them new cards. We don't need them. Damn, that looks bad. Are you kidding? That looks terrible. What the fuck is that? Looks awful. Is this the first Link that is an overframe? Get that fucking Link off there. Get it off. It looks like he's wearing a hat. Oh, man. Sharvara is still semied. No, you must be joking. I just don't believe you.